Okay. Hi, Hutton.
Hi, Zach. How you doing?
Yeah, good, good. Thanks. Hutton, could you start off by just introducing yourself?
Yeah, hi. I'm Hutton Henry, founder of Beyond M&A and a previous company as well. I work in technology and been there for 30 years or so.
Okay, great. And how did you find us? You know, when you initially set off to get some advice on the situation that you had.
Yeah, we're connected in sort of the M&A market. So I knew of valuers, and also I trained at the IMAA as well, like
All
you.
right.
So I knew of your name, but I guess the key thing was the value builder aspect as well. So effectively online through research and looking at different providers really. So
Right, great. And you took a look at some of the testimonials. You said the video testimonials also
yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
helped you to kind of understand
Yeah, because I
customer
think,
feedback, I guess.
yeah, I mean, it's not so much the customer feedback, it's actually making sure that whoever I worked with had been in my sector and of a
Right.
business of my size. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. And so so what made you use us, and what made you decide to use me and to use our company?
Yeah, sure. So really I was in the process of considering selling some of my shares of my previous business,
Yeah,
and I just wanted to know more about the company. And I think really, as a business owner, you can just, it's guesswork. You don't know what the company's valued, and there's so much to it. Interestingly, that's something that we look at on, that we look at documents of valued companies, but I
yeah.
could never tell you how much mine's worth. So yeah, so effectively that was what I needed, and then what I found was I'd spoken to you and used some of the online tools as well,
Yeah,
which then made me feel like I could trust to have an initial conversation and take it from
yeah,
there really.
yeah. Because we'd had an engagement for kind of probably a couple of years on and off. We'd kind of spoken a couple of
Yeah,
times, and you've
yeah,
done the value builder questionnaire, which kind of helped you with your
yeah, and so
time.
that's a good
Yeah,
point. Yeah, so we'd connected on LinkedIn. I'd
yeah,
seen stuff on the web. I'd done the questionnaire, and that alone is quite interesting because you, from the questions, you can realize some of the things you're not doing in your business. So
yeah, yeah. Fantastic. And what can you just quickly talk to me over the services that you used us for?
yeah, so primary one really was for the valuation
Yeah,
and helping me with negotiation and really giving me advice on yeah, beyond that really. So
yeah,
I think the initial thing was just to get that valuation, because
yeah,
otherwise it's speculation, but actually it went way beyond that for me.
yeah.
So
Great. And um, it was important for you to have that valuation, wasn't it? Because then it gave you a kind of starting point to go back to your colleague
yeah,
to
and it was just to be fair, right? So
yeah,
but actually I got more. I mean, the valuation was, it's a number, but what I really learned was, learning at the history of our own business, and then and through talking with you, there was a lot more. I mean, there was, look at how we'd been running finances, what you could do in the future. There's a lot of lessons, basically. So
great, great, great. Yeah, because I was going to touch on that because it revealed quite a lot of factors, didn't they,
yeah,
about you and your business and
yeah,
your own strengths and the things you need to work on. Maybe I guess
yeah.
it's all revealing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm definitely someone who likes to learn. So
Yeah,
from that aspect, I could definitely see, right, I'd made certain pivots that didn't work, and
yeah,
that's a bit gutting. But at the same time, I think there were other factors in there. But so I think there was learning from that, but there was also the people you connected me with as well. So I didn't
yeah.
expect any of that. And I remember, you called me on a Saturday morning. I was in the car with my daughter. So like the service went way beyond what I would have expected from, like, what is really an authoritative figure. If you look at someone valuing your company, it's quite an authority. But
Sure.
actually, just picking up the phone and saying, well, have you looked at it in this way? I found really helpful.
Great, great. Yeah, because there was at some stage you needed some sort of legal advice as well, didn't you? So you kind of used part of the network that I have to
Yeah.
kind of get that bit of the equation so you can make the right decisions for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't, it was to actually get different perspectives on the same scenario.
Yeah,
There wasn't a particular problem.
yeah,
It was to understand what was happening, and
yeah,
then
sure.
and at the end of the day, you know, you need, if you're going to exit your business, and you need legal advice.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's good for both parties. So
Yeah, great. And obviously, you know, you're looking at new ventures as well. So I guess the whole process has kind of helped you in terms of what you're taking into the next venture as well. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I learned a lot, and you know, it was like a crash course in how to set up, you know, your business. And immediately, I think in the midst of the process, I could see something bigger and better, which was great, you know. And it wasn't, you know, because I'm thinking in a fantastical way. I realized that there's certain steps that you can make quite early which have an impact later on.
Yeah. Okay. And just finally, would you be happy to recommend us to anybody else?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Hudson.
that's great. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks.